Hi, this is a review of the Incase Convertible Book Jacket for the iPad. This is the case here, and you can see I've got my iPad in there, and this is really a good case. I've tried several cases so far for the iPad. This is the best one I have found so far. One of the things about the iPad is it's a little bit heavy, so when you're using it, sometimes you might want to prop it up. Like say you're lying down and you might want to just prop it up, either next to you or even like on your chest or whatever, while you're reading or when you're watching a video or something like that. Ideally, I like the iPad just totally bare because it feels so cool in the hand with the metal backing and the glass screen. But in practice, you need something to prop it up with, especially like when you're watching a movie, such as like Netflix streaming or something like that, or even just casually browsing the web and sitting down. It's nice to have a case like this because it actually helps you angle the iPad. I tried a slip case, however, that defeats the purpose of having a being able to angle it, although it does protect it. Also, I tried the Apple stock case that they sell, which is similar in that it also lets you fold it back like this one, which I'll show you in a minute. And the Apple one is a nice design, but I just hated the feel of the outside of it. It felt like a rubber tire, and it was just very odd feeling in the hands. Also, it seemed to scuff really too easily. So if the Apple one was made out of a leather or a fake leather material like this one, I would have liked it much, much better. Primarily because the Apple one is much thinner. This one is a bit like a hardback book, so it's a little bit thick. Adds some heft, a little bit of heft to your iPad. Not much. It's still very comfortable, and you can tell it protects it really well. But it is a little thicker. The Apple one is extremely thin. So anyway, on to my review of this Incase case. First of all, I'll show you some of the ways that you can use it and stuff. It's actually really a good case. First of all, you can use it in the normal way like this. What's nice is it has this little part here that goes up, so when you're just reading it, you can put your finger through here and it's comfortable. So you're not having to, wrap your hand around the entire thickness of the case. So you can just use it like this, just for your everyday average stuff. Your average browsing or whatever. I don't even know where to go. Netflix, for instance. So then you can use it like that, and of course you can turn it around. Now if you want to use it horizontally, you can either, the best thing to do is actually, if you're using it horizontally, is to first do this. Now see, this is the case, this is the way that you can prop it up, so when you're watching a movie or something. So that's pretty cool, right? But then you have like 3 different angles. You can either go there for more angle like that, or you can even go like that, which is really cool. So it has these little slots here, and then the little edge of this part of it just goes into the slot, and it seems pretty sturdy and everything. Certainly if you have like kids around, or a big party and somebody bumps this, it won't really topple over like left or right. It may topple over back like that, or forward, but it seems pretty sturdy, and I've watched videos like this totally fine. But when I'm at a cafe or something and I want to do some typing, I put it down like this, and see, it's at a slight angle forward, but not really that forward. And then so, like, let's say if I find the Notes application and I bring up the keyboard, I have a previous note here. Anyway, and then I can just type, like that. So works pretty well in all angles, actually. Let me turn this off real quick. So that's the different ways that the case can be adjusted, just so you can see. And then when you're done, you can just close it up. One of the also nice things about this case over the Apple one is the Apple one, when you use it flat on a table, the front actually touches the table. So then when you close it, if there's any dust or dirt on the table, it actually goes onto your screen. This one does not do that, as you can see. When I'm using it, this front cover never touches the screen. Whether I use it in a mode like this, or if I put it flat down like this, this is the front cover. This part never touches the screen. So the part that's touching the dirty table will never touch your screen. So that's a plus of this case as well. Also, I was going to show you this. There's a strap on the back right here, which you can do is turn it over to the front like that, and then it's protecting the case. It's totally closed, so it's more secure that way. Almost like it has a sort of a design almost like a moleskin notebook or something like that, which is really nice. The only negative about this case, as I said before, it's a little bit thick, and also it's expensive. I bought this at the Apple store for, I think it was $59 plus tax, which I find quite expensive. I think it should have been maybe, oh, I don't know, 45 or 49 rather than 59. Especially given that this is not real leather. It's got a leather feel to it and sort of a leather feel, I mean, look and smell, you know, but it's not actually real leather. Although it does feel like leather. That is my review of the Incase Convertible Jacket for the iPad, and I hope you liked it. Let me just take this off and I'll show you the iPad in there again. So there we go. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them. Also, you know, you could use this vertically too if you want, just by, you know, doing that, like that. But I think the real cool thing to do is to go like this. You know, and when you're watching, of course, you know, when you're watching a movie, you're probably not going to have it vertical. You probably want it horizontal. And then oftentimes I use it like this when I'm typing an email or something like that. I just put it down like this. So it's at a slight angle, so it's going towards your eye, but it's not totally flat. This angle actually some people like too for typing and stuff too. So for general browsing, and you're just sitting down like having a cup of coffee or something, this is a great angle right here. You know, because it's facing, you know, it's at your eye, and you know, you're just sitting there browsing, you're looking at stuff. You know, this is my Netflix queue, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, this is just a good case. I have tried probably 4 different cases so far, and I've settled on this one because it offers like the best of what I wanted. Again, you know, I've tried like a sleeve type case where the iPad will just go right into the sleeve, but that doesn't have all the features of this. Like, you can't use it as a stand. Also, something that I do sometimes, I'm a photographer and I show like my slideshow to people like this. So I just put it in slideshow mode, and see, it's it's what they call the origami slideshow mode. And so I can just do this and just put it on the table like this, and you know, instantly have like a stand, and it's just really cool. So let me rotate this around a little bit too, so you can see the back and the sides. So that's how it looks on the sides and the back. It's got a pretty sturdy feel to it and all that. So, alright, I will end this review. Please leave any comments and please rate this video. Thanks a lot.